All right, welcome back to another episode of the Cody Tucker Show. As always, I am your host, Cody Tucker. I've been a little MIA lately, so I apologize for that. But I have been sick as shit for the past probably 2 weeks. God damn, I don't know. I thought I had AIDS for a second. Holy shit! I thought I was gonna end up like where am I pointing at? That motherfucker. Oh my god. Shit. Yeah, it was horrible. Like, I mean, just coughing nonstop, cold and hot at the same time. Just a real shit show over here. But, you know, is what it is. For the record, no AIDS. I'm sure some people were probably pretty sure that that's what it was. Yeah, not going out like old Freddy. Goddamn, AIDS would have been. God, what a thing that would have been. I mean, it's pretty much. I guess AIDS doesn't even like exist anymore. But fuck, I mean, I can't imagine how bad that would have been to. I mean, you get one little lesion on you and you are fucking gone. Oh, man. Yeah, poor Freddie Mercury. I mean, that dude, he was fucking so many different guys. Like, of course he got AIDS. Like, I bet his turds came out shaped like dicks. Like, his asshole was like a penis mold. Like, of course he got fucking AIDS. I mean, god damn. I mean, you think Freddie Mercury was having any motherfucker wear a condom? Hell no. Oh my god. Poor bastard. But some bitch could sing like a goddamn angel. So there is something about, like, gay people are just naturally amazing singers. Which it makes sense because their talking voice is basically singing. I mean, it's god damn semen. But at a certain level of gay, like, you basically start talking in musical form. Like, everything is very, like, a lot of vibrato, a lot of what are the other things? Legato, allegro, all that shit. It's just kind of like becomes embedded in you. So, which, as most people know, my favorite musician of all time is Elton John. And, that sumbitch was queerer than a $3 bill. So, I'm sure that the two things are related. I don't have the evidence, but, it sure seems that way. But yeah, this sickness has been fucking miserable. Like, it's so goddamn crazy. Like, I used to never get sick. Like, as a kid, I never got sick. Never missed school for being sick. Like, yeah, never. I never had allergies. Like, now I have fucking allergies. Which, I'm only 28, about to be 29. So, I'm still young as fuck, but I feel like I am deteriorating. Like, I feel like I'm going out real fast. It's crazy. Like, never had problems like this. I never woke up, like, feeling like shit as a kid. Like, growing up, like, I was always, like, fat and unhealthy. I know the two things have nothing to do with each other, according to fucking Lizzo and everybody else. Apparently, you can be fat as shit and has no negative impact on your health. I guess somebody needs to tell every doctor I've had since I was a little kid who the first thing they tell me is, Jesus, motherfucker, you need to lose some weight or you will die. I mean, they seem to be under the impression that my obesity could cause all sorts of fucking problems. But, you know, Lizzo says that it's fine, so it must be fine. But yeah, I don't understand, like, I mean, I'm sure, I smoke a fucking pack a day. That probably has something to do with it. I mean, you don't get this fucking gravelly voice at 28 years old unless you're just pounding down fucking Marlboros. So, I mean, I'm 100% sure that is a lot to do with the just crazy sick shit that I've been dealing with for the past couple of years. I don't know. Who knows? Fuck it. I mean, I'd rather be chain smoking and eating like shit and get sick every once in a while than, not smoking cigs and, don't get allergies. It's a fair trade-off to me. I mean, there's, life is about trade-offs. You can't have everything and give up nothing. So, I'll roll with the punches. Roll with the changes. But yeah, interesting business. So, I've also had a problem. Let's see, for the past, goddamn, this fucking, I mean, it is making me goddamn delirious. I mean, I'm not sick anymore. I guess. I mean, I'm still coughing up jizz like I'm on fucking shore leave, but I mean, the fucking Diet Dr. Pepper's probably not helping, but fuck it. In the words of Freddie Mercury, but fuck it. God damn, I think something came out on that one. Ooh. But yeah, I just want to know where I got this fucking, like, it had to have been fucking Wal Mart. I mean, Walmart is basically a supermarket / petri dish. I mean, every time I go into Walmart, like, you just see some fucking kid with fetal alcohol syndrome licking the bananas. Like, yep, it tastes like yellow. God damn, like, it is, like, no wonder I'm sure that's something to do with it. But goddamn, Walmart's deals, you can't beat it. It might be worth getting sick too, so. Yeah, I don't know. But, no, what I was going to say is, I have been having a massive problem here at the house with, rats. Not in the house, thank fucking God. But outside, like, just running through the yard. And these are, like, in Texas, like, I mean, rats don't get, like, super big like they do in, like, New York or Chicago. Like we have, like, field mice and rats that are, like, slightly bigger than that. But I don't know where these rats got fucking airlifted in from. But these fuckers look like German shepherds running through my yard. I mean, it is insane how big these rats are. And, like, I mean, there's not a goddamn thing that I can do about it. Like, I've been trying to shoot them, which, I mean, look at this. Steady as a fucking rock. But unfortunately, that's my shooting hand. Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, if you're sensitive to people killing animals, you might not want to hear this, but, I mean, I popped one of them real fucking nice, and I thought I would feel bad about it, because I do really like animals. I didn't feel bad about that one fucking bit. As soon as I hit it, like, this little fucker was by this tree, and I was just like, I could probably fucking smoke this thing. And I just had, like, a BB gun. Well, I mean, out there with a shotgun and just make the fucker look like it was in, Hiroshima. But, I mean, I just lined up that fucker, right through the damn crosshairs. Fuck, and as soon as I hit it, it did a fucking backflip. It was like, ee, ee, ee. I was like, oh yeah, you motherfucker. Like, now I thought about putting it out of its misery, but I kind of want like all of the other rats to know that there's a big old sumbitch up there on that porch that is, I mean, he ain't fucking around. So I was like, yeah, I'll let you be a fucking, reminder of like what kind of, hell they're about to face if they start coming out again. So, yeah. I mean, somebody was telling me like, I was telling somebody like, oh yeah, I have like all these rats in the yard. Which, I mean, how they're not in the fucking house is beyond me. I mean, I'm sure they are. There's probably a couple, like, fucking right down the hall, like, plotting on me. But, yeah, apparently there are no rats in the house. No evidence. But, goddamn, they're just so fucking gross. And what's crazy is that, like we have mice sometimes, like, in the yard. Like a mouse will run around, like, by like trash cans and shit, and they're kind of fucking adorable. They're like little like hamsters. And I mean, a rat is not far from a mouse, but fuck, I mean, the difference between them is all bad. Like, everything that makes a rat different than a mouse is the same thing that makes them fucking disgusting. But mice, like, sort of cute. I mean, I guess could be gross, but the mice are just never really, like, nasty. I don't know what the fuck it is about rats that they're just so fucking gross. And like a squirrel, squirrels are no different other than a fucking bushy tail. I mean, a squirrel and a rat are damn near the same. Fuck me. But squirrels are, like, super adorable. I mean, people dress up like squirrels for, like, Halloween. People don't dress up like rats. I mean, people do dress up like Taylor Swift. I guess that's close enough. I mean, she is very rodentron. But, if you have 90 grand, you can go see her in concert. That's fucking insane. I mean, Ticketmaster is such a goddamn scam anyways. Like, it's so crazy how, you can go on Ticketmaster and buy X amount of tickets and then go onto StubHub and resell them for a giant fucking price hike. And Ticketmaster, I think, owns StubHub. So it's really just, them, greasing their own fucking hands. Like, it is crazy that, like, how is that not a monopoly? Like, I don't really know shit about, I don't know shit about shit, but I mean, I think I know what a monopoly is. It's when one business basically corners the market of a particular good. And if the goods are tickets, like event tickets, and Ticketmaster, but I guess they don't consider Ticketmaster to have a monopoly because there's still like Live Nation and shit like that. But goddamn, I mean, I wonder what the percentage of tickets sold through Ticketmaster versus Live Nation are. I mean, Ticketmaster, it has to be 70-30, I bet. Like 70% Ticketmaster, 30% Live Nation. I think in all the shows I've been to, concerts, sporting events, whatever, I think I've bought a ticket through Live Nation twice. Yeah, and everything else is Ticketmaster. So, I mean, I guess that little percentage that Live Nation has is enough to not be considered a monopoly. I don't know. Again, I mean, I'm half a fucking retard, so who knows? But it is crazy, like, when Ticketmaster first started doing this bullshit, like just price gouging the fuck out of tickets, like charging all these fucking like, what do they call them on Ticketmaster's website? Not service fees. Well, they do charge service fees, but goddamn, what is it? Like easy? No, not easy. What's another fucking word for easy? Convenience? Is it convenience fees? Goddamn. something. It's some fee for like the convenience of buying them through Ticketmaster. But also, if you don't have a fucking choice, then how is it convenient buying it through Ticketmaster? It would be different if, like, who the fuck goes to a stadium? Like, if I want to go see, I don't fucking know, Toby Keith. I don't know why I just said that name. But if I want to go see, okay, if I want to go see fucking Brooks and Dunn at, AT&T Stadium. I mean, who the fuck is going up to AT&T Stadium in Dallas to buy the tickets? To get the fucking paper. I mean, nobody's going up to the box office to buy those tickets. So, how is it really a convenience when you are the only option? Like, at that logic, you are, yes, the most convenient and equally the most inconvenient. If there's only one option. I mean, it's like, I remember as a kid, my parents, like, we went to go to a Mavericks game. This was probably 2001. And we had to call American Airlines Center and request and like ask for tickets. Like, are there tickets for the Mavericks Rockets game? And they said yes. And my parents bought the tickets over the phone. And the tickets got sent to us in the mail. Now, if that was still a thing, then yes, Ticketmaster could, I would say, charge a convenience fee. But there's no way there's no way that people are buying tickets like that in 2022. Whatever fucking year we're in. I mean, there's no goddamn way. So, I mean, that's what I just don't get. Like, I mean, Ticketmaster, goddamn, what a fucking corrupt bunch of bullshit that is. But yeah, like, whenever Ticketmaster first started doing that shit, like, Pearl Jam was like one of the first bands to be like, fuck this. Like, we want to sell our tickets at X price. They shouldn't be higher than that. Like, there shouldn't be a company that is now tripling that cost so that they make, double a profit. Like, fuck no. Like, we are boycotting Ticketmaster. We are musicians. We're artists. We are standing up for the fucking everyday man. And everybody else will follow us because they're all artists. And they care about, the music, not the money. And every other artist was like, you can go fuck yourself. I want a goddamn private jet. Like, it was just Pearl Jam. Like, nobody, not fucking Neil Young, Springsteen, none of these motherfuckers, John fucking Cougar Mellon, none of these, like, I'm for the everyman people. They were all like, fuck that. I mean, I'm making $20 million a year because of Ticketmaster. I'm not doing this shit. Eddie Vedder, good luck, bitch. Like, that is... Which really, I mean, all those motherfuckers are so hypocritical anyways. I mean, like, Bruce Springsteen is on tour, or about to go on tour, or is on tour. And all of Bruce Springsteen's songs are about, I live in this podunk-ass city. I'm going to just get in my car and leave. Every song is about that, leaving the city that you were raised in, but then coming back sometime later and reuniting with people. Every song. And it's all made for the guy in, the Rust Belt who works at some factory or works as like a longshoreman, whatever, hates their fucking job, hates their life, but they're stuck in it, and all they want is that fucking freedom. And, like, yeah, I don't have a lot of money, but that's all right. I got a car, and I got time. Fucking, wrap your legs around these velvet rims. Strap your hands around my engine. But if you want to go see me in concert, it's going to be $900. Like, what the fuck? That is ridiculous. I mean, I just don't understand Now, unless Bruce Springsteen just has nothing to do with that, which, I mean, I'm sure is likely to. I mean, I'm sure that it isn't just 100% like him going, nope, nope, hike it up as much as you can, hike it up. I mean, I'm sure that's not entirely what it is, but also, I bet he has a pretty big say in it. And if you wanted to say, nope, $50 cap, they could do it. But what's crazy is that with the whole Pearl Jam thing is that when they did that, all these venues are licensed, like, partnerships with Ticketmaster. So when Eddie Vedder and Pearl Jam are like, we're not working with Ticketmaster, fuck them, they're, pieces of shit. Ticketmaster's like, okay, well, you don't get to use any of the venues that we have partnerships with. And that narrowed it down to, they would have to play at a fucking, Little League baseball field if they wanted to play a concert. And so what Pearl Jam had to do, I think for like one or two tours after that, is basically build the venue for the shows. So like, they would have to find some plot of land and build a stage. Basically, they had to like recreate Woodstock for an entire tour. And I think they did that 2 tours in a row. And because it was so goddamn expensive to do that for those 2 tours, they had to raise their ticket prices higher than they would have been had they just stuck with Ticketmaster. So it's really a fucking lose-lose situation no matter what. But it is crazy. I mean, there's so many fucking... I mean, I at least commend Eddie Vedder for trying to... I mean, what the fuck can he do? Don't call me daughter. I mean, he can just, he's one dude. I mean, one band. I mean, how the fuck do you stand up to a company like that is just so goddamn big like Ticketmaster? And when they have like, the big say on everything, like where you can perform for how much money and all that, like, I mean, you can't do shit about that. But it's just funny musicians are so fucking hypocritical for the most part. Like, this whole like pretending that you give a fuck about poor people or like the, everyday citizen, like bullshit. Like once those motherfuckers start getting money, they don't give a fuck. Like look at like the most annoying one is fucking hey, I am a massive Rage Against the Machine fan. Fucking love Rage Against the Machine. I think Tom Morello is one of the most like ingenious guitarists of all time. But I mean, he's a fucking massive hypocrite. Like this is the same dude that's like protesting Wall Street and anybody that's rich. Yet this motherfucker lives in a mansion in LA and makes millions of dollars a year. And he ain't giving that fucking money away and living in like, I mean, he's making his songs for like the people in poverty and like, I'm with you. Like, no, you're fucking not. I guarantee you, let an encampment of homeless people try to go live in his front yard. He'll be the first motherfucker calling the cops. Hey, get these bums out of my goddamn yard. They're blocking my marble fountain. I mean, it's just preposterous. Like, I mean, and I would be the same way. I mean, I am not in any way judging that side of it. I'm judging I'm pretending to be one of you, yet I'm not. No, if I was rich, like if I had Tom Morello's money, I would be a fucking monster. And his level of wealth is nothing compared to, like, I mean, goddamn, I mean, if I had like Bezos money, I would have killed people. Like a lot of them. Just because I'd be like, oh, I could pay people off. And anybody that got in my way, like, you're fucking done. Like, I'd be investing in prisons. I would do all the horrible shit that people don't like. I'm fucking doing it. Like when people say like, "Oh, if you could have a superpower, what would you have?" And like they always pick like to be like a superhero. Hell no. Like I want to be a goddamn supervillain. Like I would love to be Lex Luthor. Way more than I'd want to be fucking Superman. Like Superman's gay as hell. Like Lex Luthor's pretty fucking cool. I mean, not the Jesse Eisenberg one, but I mean the Kevin Spacey one's even not too bad. But I'm talking Gene Hackman Lex Luthor. Like that is what I want in life. So yeah, I mean if I had a mansion in Beverly Hills, Malibu, wherever, and one fucking homeless person stepped on like my grass, I mean I'm going to have a SWAT team on my roof, like the White House, just saying, should we take them out? like I'm not pretending like I am going to be like looking out for these people. Fuck no. Like, get out of my goddamn yard. Yeah. So, I mean, I can't blame somebody like, talking about, but also just don't fucking act like you're not that person. Don't act like you're not rich. I fucking hate that so much when famous people want to pretend like they're not rich because they want to seem more, on level with the people who are fans of theirs. Fuck that. Like, no, be rich. Like, whenever all that shit came out about Johnny Depp's, like, spending habits, and people were, like, shitting on him, like, oh my God, this is such a disgusting display of wealth. I was like, dude, this is what you should do. Like, if you make $50 million to fucking dress up like a pirate, like, you better be spending 20 grand a month on wine. Like, if I would have been so much more mad if it came out that he was donating all that money. If it came out that he was donating 20 grand a month to, I don't know, fucking Doctors Without Borders or some bullshit, I mean, I would have been way more upset with that. Be like, you fucking son of a bitch. Like, do you not know? But no. Then when it comes out that he's blowing this money on wine, I'm like, fucking thank God. Like, I knew I loved Johnny Depp, but now I really am. I mean, I don't even drink anymore, but fuck, if I had that money, I would. I mean, I would spend 20 grand a month on wine, go down to a homeless shelter, and just dump it out in the fucking sidewalk. Like, I mean, like, what is the point? Like, what's the point of dressing up like a fucking pirate and doing a Keith Richards impersonation, getting $300 million over the years of doing that, if you're not going to just blow it? Like, what, I mean, like, what did people want him to be doing? Like, donate, like, trying to, like, did they want him to have, like, a secret lab in his house where he's, like, trying to find the cure for fucking monkeypox? Like, fuck off. Like, Johnny Depp is living the life that everybody wants to be living. Now, I mean, things kind of got a little out of hand there, but I mean, that's not completely his fault. But yeah, like, I want to see people just blowing money. Like, I don't want to see that shit donated. And also, I mean, not to be a real fucking Ebenezer Scrooge here, but a lot of charities are kind of bullshit. Like, I would actually donate, I mean, all fucking joking aside, I would actually donate money if it actually went to the fucking charity. Like, when I'm at Wal Mart attracting fucking malaria, sickle cell, and fucking COVID, when I'm at the self-checkout, I would press that dollar and donate every Christmas. But knowing that 95 cents out of that dollar is going to the CEO of that charity and not the actual people that it's supposed to be helping makes you kind of not want to fucking give your money to it. I mean, call me an asshole, but I think I might be right about that. Well, on that happy note, until next time.